If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for DLocal Limited with the ticker symbol DLO. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. Here we have the daily chart for DLO, so let's go over what has happened since it IPO'd in June of 2021. Well, it looks like there was two legs up, and then we saw a crash down or a downtrend form. Looks like the potential downtrend that prices were respecting, maybe something like this right here. This is going to be close enough. So it looks like we already had a break outside of this pattern in a new low, and then prices were also inside of a range for quite a long time. So this looks like the range pattern that prices were respecting pretty much since, you could say, December of last year, that prices have been going sideways after or even internally of this downtrend. So there was a breakout right here and a new low, so that makes this downtrend potentially coming to an end. However, we could also get another leg down, and I'll show you guys why that might be the case. So we had this breakout of the range. You can see that all these bars inside of here are not inside this range any longer, which is the yellow pattern. And then we had a V bottom reversal with an uptrend formation. But then we had a break of this uptrend, a couple bounces on the bottom side of the range, which led to a new high, which can complete this uptrend also. So now it looks like the downtrend is complete and the uptrend is complete. So where are we going next? Well, there's a couple possibilities. The first one is we continue to trend up to the top side of the range and potentially even break it to fill in this huge gap that was created. This makes sense because we had a breakout on the bottom side of the range and we came back and found a support inside the range. So we got a bounce there, which led prices to continue higher. Now, if we do get a breakout on the top side, since we did have a breakout on the bottom side, where is the price target? Let me zoom out on the chart. It looks like the target would be right around the $45 level, and that would fill in that gap. So that would make sense. However, there's also reasons to believe we will probably continue lower. You can see that prices had a breakout on the bottom side of the range, and we got stuck at the $30 price level, which is the midline. So we found resistance here a couple of times, and more recently on the 27th, which saw a large sell-off back below the EMA. We pulled up, and we could find resistance here and then continue lower. Now, if we do that, and we break this 2340 level, which is the support of the range, if we don't bounce from here, because if we do go down, maybe we could just get something like this and then this type of pattern occurring. Now, if we don't do that, then we could see a new low of this entire downtrend and prices continue lower. It would, in the measured move, which would be right here. Let's see the target that I would have for DLO, which is right around the $10.24 level. So there's a couple things I could play out. I'm not entirely sure which one, because the downtrend is kind of complete and the uptrend is kind of complete. Sometimes we do get two legs down, like I just showed you right here. We have one leg down that's huge, and then a correction, then we could get the second leg down. But the opposite could be said also for the uptrend. We could get two legs up instead of just one leg up. So we could get something like this, and this target would be right around the $33 level. So there's a couple ways this can play out. This just depends on where we bounce from. If we bounce from the $30 level, we're probably going to continue lower to the $23.50 level, and then probably even make new lows of this downtrend. If we continue higher and we break that $30 level, we're probably going to be reaching the $36 and maybe the $45 level. And if we just keep on bouncing, maybe in between the midline, that's also probably the third option. So we could do something like that. So we'll have to wait and see. It's not that clear cut on the daily chart as the weekly chart, which I'll show you guys right now. Here we have the weekly chart for DLO, and since it IPO'd just last year in June, we don't really have a lot of price action to analyze what this stock is like, its personality traits. So let's take a look at this downtrend again. We had a downtrend, then we had a break outside of it and a move to a new low. But you can see that prices on the weekly chart are having a hard time breaking through that EMA. We had a double test of it, so that's not a good sign. And then this previous week closed a bearish red candle, so we could start seeing sellers enter below this candle and target a new low. So on the daily chart, it looks like we can go both ways, but on the weekly chart, I'm definitely more downward bias. It looks like we can get that second leg down, and if we do get that second leg down, like I said before, it's right around the $10.50 level. And this target is going to be void if we break that $31 level, but it will hold as long as we don't go above $31. I'm looking for that second leg down, because normally when you get a break of this pattern, the yellow pattern, we usually make two legs down. So we already had the first leg right here, and then this was the two-legged correction, and we could form the second leg. So sometimes we do get the second leg, and that's what it looks like it's starting to do. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm looking for downward pressure. If I believe a bunch of other stocks are going to collapse and continue lower, DLO is no difference. Definitely looks like it wants to continue lower, especially since we have not been above the EMA pretty much since October of last year. So we've been below it the whole time. Pricing having a hard time breaking through it. So looks like the bulls aren't as strong as they were in the last year. So I'm looking for lower price targets. So that's everything I see for DLO on the daily and weekly chart. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.